All right, heading back to our first alert weather, and we're bracing for what could be some dangerous conditions depending on your timing of getting out tomorrow.
Yeah, and we were reminded on Wednesday night and early Thursday morning that it doesn't take much in the way of ice to cause some issues. And we're going to be dealing with some drier air here tomorrow, so we won't have as widespread icing as we saw Wednesday night and Thursday. But nonetheless, it only takes a glaze to create some problems, and that's why we have a weather alert in place. So let's time this out for you. First thing tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., our atmosphere is still fairly dry. It's going to take time for the moisture content in the atmosphere to increase, but in that time frame, a little bit of freezing mist will be possible. All the data that we're seeing tonight coming in at 10 o'clock suggesting after 10 a.m. that's when we'll see a little bit more moisture move on in. That's when we'll have the window for freezing drizzle, and at times during the afternoon it transitions to even some light snow. So the impacts, like we saw on Wednesday night, it's mainly going to be untreated surfaces, untreated roads, sidewalks, and driveways. Those are kind of the little glazy areas that could cause some issues. We're not going to see a lot of snow out of this, and a mainly small window, we think between about 2 o'clock and maybe 5 o'clock, a dusting to maybe up to a quarter of an inch, and mainly for areas up towards I-80. It's the light icing that's really the main concern. That's why that weather alert is in place, but it's light across most of the area. The new data coming in from one of the high-res models trying to hint maybe up to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation in parts of northwest Indiana, so we'll keep an eye on that. It's a quiet radar scan right now. We're mostly cloudy. It's chilly. We've got temperatures low 20s Valparaiso, upper 20s right now in the Loop, and we'll be in the 20s as we head into tomorrow morning. Let's stop the clock right at 6 a.m. A little bit of moisture starting to gather out here towards the west-southwest of us, and then that overspreads as we head towards the late morning. At 10 a.m., I know this future radar is messy, but a lot of this isn't quite making it to the ground. This is kind of what we saw back on Wednesday. This particular model did a really good job fine-tuning the mist, so I think this is mainly light precipitation. It's mist, and then it transitions to a little bit more in the way of drizzles we head till 2 a.m. But you get the idea. The moisture's a little bit more widespread, and we're looking at a little bit of light mist and drizzle, and with temperatures right around freezing, it's freezing on contact, that freezing drizzle, freezing mist that we have in the forecast. By late in the afternoon, it's cold enough above our heads that this starts to mix in with at least a little bit of snow, and there could be a few lingering snow flurries by the time we head into Saturday evening, but most of the moisture will exit out of the region. So because of that little slippery issues for tomorrow, we have that weather alert posted. 33 for the high. We're at 30 on Sunday with a gusty northwest wind, but it's mainly dry on Sunday. Want to give you, though, a first alert. It looks like next week is going to be colder and snowier. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have high temperatures that will only be in the 20s, overnight lows that will be in the teens, and these 3 days coming in with at least a chance of snow. They'll start off small on Tuesday. Right now, models really favoring middle part of the week. Wednesday for snow showers, and Thursday lingering snow showers are in the forecast. So may have some slipping and sliding when it comes to accumulating snow for parts of next week. Look at that cold air for next week. So watch out for the radar tomorrow. Ed Kern's got you updated first thing tomorrow morning with the radar and how this is all going to come together. If you're doing some traveling, whether by foot or by car, watch out, because again, it could be on the slick side with this freezing drizzle in the forecast.
Yeah, we saw what happened. Unfortunately, a lot of injuries earlier this week.
And it wasn't much ice, but it caused a lot of issues.
Right. Thank you, Albert.